Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review on another gloriously bloody crap weather day. Tonight I'm going to be reviewing Adnams and their Southwold Bitter. Now, I can't read that right, not in this light. It's 4.1%. For the length of the time I was working at Sainsbury's, the 5 years, and even now obviously, it's always had a place on sale. So, you know, it's obviously a staple brand that has lasted the test of time. But is it good enough? Let's have a try. Now, Adnams Broadside. I never knew about that beer until last year when a mate at my old workplace turned around to me and says, "You want to try that? It's amazing." And I thought, yeah. Everyone says every beer's amazing, you know. And I tried it and I was gobsmacked. It was fantastic. So let's see what this is like. So, first things first, quite a dark amber pour there, you know, virgin on ruby, you know, getting towards the ruby. Just a tad off white head. All I can smell on the nose is malts. I think I'm coming down with a cold, which is not going to help matters. Malt on the taste as well. Certainly caramel in there. Yes, definitely a traditional, you know, tasting beer, but obviously one that's, you know, beers these days are coming and going at the rate of knots now on the shelves, you know, in British supermarkets, you know, brands that you've seen there for a long time, they're just disappearing. And obviously the craft beer resurgence, you know, has got rid of a lot of those brands, but, you know, whilst you know, I like to see new brands, you don't want to see some of the old favourites disappear, especially the decent ones, you know. And there has been some decent beers that have gone, you know. Whether they'll come back, that's another thing. I mean, for me, there's Bombardier, when it was Bombardier, now it's Eagle Brewery. Their Colonel's Reserve, for me, it was one of the best beers I've ever tasted. And I didn't have any when the when I started these reviews, and yeah, you know, absolutely brilliant beer. Stronger than, obviously, I think it was in the 6% range. Stronger than Bombardier. It's like a Bombardier with legs on, you know, with a pair of bollocks, as it, you know, you can say. And it was an absolute belter of a beer. So let me find out some of the history beyond this, because I can't read that right, and the lights in here, they aren't that great. I need to get some brighter LEDs, but Adnams Southwold Bitter. Can't beat Google, can you? At times, at least. So, they call it a copper coloured classic. Well, I call it dark amber, but yeah. So it says here, dun dun dun, as soon as it loads up. Oh, for God's sake, get out. That's it. It's a beautiful copper coloured beer. Late and dry hopped with Fuggles for a distinctive lingering hoppiness, brewed with the finest East Anglian Pale Ale malt barley, sourced locally to the brewery. We use Fuggles hops, which we add late in the boil to preserve the herbal flavours of this traditional English hop. We add more Fuggles to each cask so that the flavour of the hops infuses into the beer. It's a perfect 3.7% ABV in cask and 4.1% in bottle and can. Now, why do they have it stronger in the bottle and can? So yeah, it says wonderful malt aromas. And yeah, hence being a more of a traditional beer. You know, it's all about the malt. But nice malt. I mean, I've had some of these low alcohol beers, no alcohol, alcohol free beers, and the malt, it's all about the malt in them, but it's rancid. You know, some of them just aren't nice beers at all. Which reminds me, I've got a bloke at work who's into beer. I might just get offload those 5 bottles of alcohol free beer to him. Watch him turn around after one and say, that's disgusting. Yes, I might do that tomorrow. Yes, well played, Billy. Yes. Yes, I can't wait to see his face when he tucks into one and he's grimacing. Yeah. Oh, bless you. So, very traditional beer. For me, no way near patch on Broadside. Broadside is top 10, absolute quality. But like all beers, you know, every beer's got a place. You know, there's billions of people on this earth, aren't there? You know, we are all very different in what we like to drink. A lot of older people will not touch these new craft beers and sours and beers that are full of hops. You know, and obviously for review purposes, I've got to try them. Not that I like every beer I try, but you know, I try and be honest and try and be nice. Positive is the word. I've got the fire on in here tonight in the beer room, and it's just took the chill off nicely. If I didn't have this hot tub in the way, I'd be alright. So yeah. To me, this is more of a quaffable beer. Definitely a pub bitter. You know, it's one of them. I mean, in the right part of the country where Adnams is based, I bet this is on all their bars, and not something you see up here in Nottingham. I've not seen it on a bar in Nottingham, to be fair. Not even as a guest beer. But yeah, but very nice nonetheless. And after a day in the rain, and it has pissed it down all day mowing in the rain, and it ain't been fun, I've got to say. Yes, there's only so much I can take of this bloody weather. It makes you want to quit being a gardener and go into something a bit more, you know, inside. I mean, for me, my dream job really would be to work in a brewery, you know, a little micro brewery, not something too big where you're just a bloody operative, but you know, something where you can do all the different work that needs doing, tasting, and also like making your own beers, you know, being like a brewer, you know, because I love brewing myself. One of these days, win the lottery, you never know. 169 million tonight, wouldn't that be great? The good I could do with that. Sort out family in a way that helps the family. Obviously, you'd never give money to somebody who's just going to go out, spend it on drugs and drink, you know, and piss it up the wall. You'd help them in a way that, you know, helps them. And if I was to win, I'd probably open up my own little RSPCA type, like a dog's home, you know, because I love dogs, and that'd be nice. Or buy into a theme park. Now that would be something, you know. Somewhere like Drayton Manor, give them 30 million and say, look, get this park up to scratch so it competes with the likes of Alton Towers, you know. Or even imagine opening a theme park in Nottingham, but it's something decent. The only problem is 160 million enough, you know? Probably not, you know. The new Gulliver's theme park in Yorkshire, Doncaster way, that's like 35 million. So that just goes to show you how much, you know, sort of money you're going to need to open up a theme park. But this side of the country needs a theme park. Nottingham and Derby definitely need their own theme park. Well, Derby, yeah, they've got Gulliver's Kingdom at Matlock Bath. But a theme park in Nottingham, now that'd be something. You know, close to the city, you know, definitely needs to be done. We used to have American Adventure, great theme park, until bad management ruined it, basically, you know, ruined the park. I mean, it was on a par with Alton Towers at one stage, and that takes some doing, you know. So, apparently it's just copper coloured. I thought it was dark amber. It's both. White head. The head's kept on all the way down, so it tells you it's a good pint. All about the malt. You know, there's not much in there other than malts, but for me, a very good traditional beer. Nice tasting. Definitely suits a certain generation, I think. You know, the older generation. 60s and 70s, that sort of generation. And for them, this is, you know, similar to the likes of John Smith's and them sort of beers, you know, quaffable, sessionable beer, really. Out of 5, then. Nice twang on the back, you know, on the back end as well. Bitterness in the back end. Out of 5, oof. For me, you know, it is what it is. About a 3.7 out of 5. Nothing overly special, I don't think, in this day and age. But it's still got its place, you know. And it's doing it well still. Right, that's enough for this review. I'm going to get inside, get in the warm-ish. And chill out. Thanks for watching. See you soon.